I am, and generally I would say I would be joined by my lovely co-host this morning, but I think they got into a fist fight, y'all, and it seems like Miss Mahogany's wigs went flying everywhere. It seems like Miss Kiki's braids are just pulled out beyond recognition, child, and if y'all are believing this, then April Fools!
That was good. That was good.
Yes, we got our lovely co-host sitting right here, Miss Kiki. Good morning, Kiki.
Good morning, good morning.
How are you doing this morning, darling?
Good, how are you this morning?
I am feeling fantabulous thus far, and we're also joined by Miss Mahogany. Good morning.
Good morning, you all. Good morning.
How are you doing, darling?
Fabulous as ever. Fabulous.
Well, all righty then, and junk and stuff. Yes, just in case y'all have not heard me so far, yes, this is April 1st, a.k.a. April Fool's Day, so be prepared that people are going to be calling y'all with all kind of craziness, and don't assume that they're telling the truth today, okay? That's all I can give you the advice. Whenever you hear something that just sounds so outlandish that just does not normally happen, on today, it typically doesn't. So don't believe it. Don't believe the hype. Yes, ma'am. Y'all did realize today was April Fool's Day, right?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you were ready. You were wrecked.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All righty.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let us get this show started the proper way, child. And let me start off with my birthday wishes, which today I have a cousin. Her married, of course, but she's still a cousin nonetheless, bless her heart, child, whose birthday is today, bless her heart, April Fool's Day. I bet you when her mother said she wanted to label, nobody believed her.
Oh.
That has to be a very strange day to have your birthday on. I think it would be one of the weirdest days to actually have your birthday.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't think so.
Really? On April Fool's?
No, because, I mean, I don't know. It don't seem that odd. I mean, it's just another day. I mean, besides April Fool's, but...
Yeah,
you know, I
would believe you if you said today is my birthday on April Fool's Day.
But I can think of worse days. I can think of worse days to be your birthday.
Oh, I can too, child. Halloween. That would be the worst for me.
Yeah, that's up there. That's up there, but I was thinking something more like along the lines of you're being born as the world ends.
Well, so you're thinking apocalyptic.
Oh yeah,
I'm thinking specific days. Yeah.
Yeah, I went there. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Well, also celebrating their birthday, which is tomorrow, Mr. Rod, bless his heart. Yes. April 2nd. Seems like he's nobody's fool. All right. Okay.
Wow.
And celebrating on Tuesday, April 7th, we have Mr. Christopher Agee, or Agee. I'm not sure how he pronounces that last name, but it's A-G-E-E. So I'm going to say Agee. That's what I'm going to say. His birthday is coming up on April 7th. Bless his heart on a Tuesday, guys. So I'm going to imagine that a lot of people are going to be celebrating birthdays this weekend, probably. That's what I want to have. But that's my birthday wishes for the week, Miss Kiki.
Yes, my
have
birthday
wish like to get out there.
I do.
Oh.
The first one goes to Sato Briscoe. Today is his birthday. I have Javon Williams, my cousin. Hey, Javon. He knows himself the chocolate love. Our birthday is April the 5th, and that's my birthday wish for this week.
Hi, and stuff. Well, all righty then. Miss Mahogany, do you happen to have any birthday wishes you'd like to give out this morning?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
Happy birthday. I know. I know. Because he's not your friend.
See?
April the 4th, Eric Williams. Happy birthday, Eric. He'll be turning 25 this April 4th. Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All righty, then, child. Now, that is our birthday wishes for the week, child. Even Miss Mahogany got in there and asked me, yes, ma'am. No, she only had like, yeah, child, that's one of them.
That's a hater,
Child, I'm just saying, child. I'm just saying. Yeah, what's the tea?
All right. We got a little bit of tea today. But let's start with no other than Mr. Lawrence Fishburne. Yes. The black actor that everybody knows as Larry Fishburne. He wasn't Larry to Lawrence to Larry Knight.
Yeah,
he played in tons of movies. Very good actor. I used to love him. Well, however, his 80-year-old mother is dealing with getting a possible eviction. She hasn't spoken to him since last week. And last time she got evicted 2 years ago from her Brooklyn apartment. And Mr. Fishburne did not help her. And she said he refused to help her this time. She depleted all her savings to make sure he got into the acting industry. And helped him as much as possible. And now that he has made it big, he refused to help her. His mother is very hurt and very distraught by this. The 80-year-old woman savings has been depleted and cannot seem to find out why her son won't help her. Fishburne is said to be in Toronto shooting a movie and has yet to make comments on his mother's claim. We shall see. We shall see. All right. Next, we have none other than the housewives of the ATL. No, it's not the recap. The recap is tomorrow. But we do have some new news that came in. The Tuckers will be having their spin-off on Bravo. Candy and Todd will have a spin-off on the show on Bravo called The Tucker Thing.
Really?
That should be really interesting. Yes, and it's supposed to air sometime in June or July. We shall see. So Candy must be now being no longer a housewife. No other than Candy and Todd, we have Kim Zodiac Bierman and Nene Lee. They will be having their own reality show coming to Bravo really soon. So are they trying to cut Atlanta Housewives? Or are they just trying to change the dynamic? Or are they giving Kenya Moore her show and letting her think she's running? Because everybody probably, Atlanta Housewives, I think, is running to its end. Because people are getting tired of them now. So maybe they are going to give it to her and let her just run the rest of it into the ground. Maybe? You think? I don't know. Well, moving right along. This next one hit me a little hard because I like chips and salsa, but I don't think I'm stabbing nobody over it. So this is what happened. An Ohio woman stabbed her boyfriend after he ate all her salsa.
Oh, my God.
Allegedly, double dipping is the rule for the reason. But is that really the season? What happened was she got angry because he ate all the salsa, so she walked over to the TV to knock it to the floor. He grabbed the TV to stop her. As he grabbed the television, she walked into the kitchen and grabbed a knife and proceeded to cut him in the stomach. That's when police say Jefferson ran out. Her name was Jefferson. She ran out and drove off in a vehicle before police arrived. Police later stopped her on the interstate and charged her with attempted murder. But she did not kill him. So
that's why they call it attempted.
Yeah. Yes. So that's the tea with Kiki today.
Oh my goodness, people are really, really losing their mind. I've said this quite a few times, yes I know, but people are truly, literally just losing their ever-loving minds, child. I mean, really, ain't no song for that damn good to be stabbing somebody over, child.
It sure ain't.
Okay.
And it's like, what is really, it's like, okay, there has to be some deep-seated stuff going on with this lady, child, for her to pick up a knife and cut somebody over some salsa, child. It's like, okay, yeah, that's not even the core of what's going on. It can't be.
Right. I think it's more to it than that, than what we see. It's got to be.
It has to be. I'm like, that's just ridiculous. Because I'm like, yeah, okay, somebody double dip, child. I'm like, first of all, I never even understood what people would talk about double dipping to begin with, but then it's like, okay, when I found out what double dipping was, I'm like, really? Okay. Yeah, well, get past that, okay. Now you're going to cut somebody behind it too? And then destroy a TV behind the sofa. Really? And it's your boyfriend. So it's not like you ain't kissing this person as it is. But what's the problem? What is really the issue with double dipping?
Exactly. Crazy.
Very ridiculous. Ridiculous. Now, child, before I give it to the housewives, as you know, I want to talk about Lawrence and his mama situation. Something going on there. I'm like, now, you know, Lawrence Fishburne has been having a history as saying that, you know, I guess with family, I'm gathering, because it's been in the news before that he's been having family issues, and he didn't want to claim nobody, which is why he changed his name from Lawrence to Larry to back to Lawrence or whatever it was. So he came out as Larry, I think, as Larry Fishburne, but then he changed his name. Well, he wanted people to start calling him Lawrence, which I'm like, okay, same thing, you know, whatever. But, okay, now you want people to call you Larry again, and it's like, okay, really, what is really going on with you, dude? What really is going on with you? Where you let your mama, child, now, I don't care what kind of situation you were having, what kind of issues you were having. I'm like, unless you didn't know who your mama was until you became famous. You know, I'm like, what is really going on that you would really sit up there and let your mama get evicted out of her house twice? Have no place to stay, really? I'm like, yeah, was she abusive? Is that it?
Now she gave him all the money he needed to start up his career.
Okay, she might have looked at that as a, not a deposit, what you call that, investment.
I would say it didn't help out much. She 80 years old about to get evicted. She could have put it in the IRA, and she would have got some money back up.
See? But then again, she is 80, girl, so how long was she actually, has it been since she actually had a job of her own?
Who knows?
See? Because if she put all her money into his acting career, child, and he might have been taking care of her until then, but even still, it's not a reason. I'm not giving reason for him to stop. I'm just trying to, you know, just throw some stuff out there. But it's like, really, why is he not taking care of his mother? What is that situation? There's some deep-seated issues in that whole situation. It's not just somebody that decided, okay, one day I'm not going to take care of my mama no more. You know, that's some deep-seated issue that they really, really need. Child, they need a Yama to fix that one.
I know, right?
See? That's what I think. Because I don't think I'll be able to help him because I don't know him like that, but Yama can get down to the nitty-gritty of it. As a matter of fact, child, if you look out for next season with the Yama Fix My Life, you might see his mama and him on there. They do need some help out there, child. And as soon as you see something like this come up, child, the Yama be on it, baby. She be on it. Like I say, anytime she already done got the situation with Karuchi and Chris going, child, yeah, child, she be on it. Agony, you being very quiet over there.
Yes, I'm sorry.
You're being very quiet, girl. Sharing with some thoughts or something. What's going on with you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had a little, what they call a delay. Mm-hmm.
See.
Are you ready for me?
Well, then, I guess, yeah. I mean, we can talk about Candy and Todd and Ken and Nene getting their shows later or whatnot. So what's popping?
It's good to be Lauryn Hill. Her first solo album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, will be inducted to the Library of Congress. Yes, country. Sources say the criteria for this honor. The criteria for this honor is that the song or album must be of something that has historical, cultural, and significant merit. And it must be at least 10 years old. Everyone knows that this was a huge album for Lauryn, and it was a multi-platinum seller. Other artists that will be joining Lauryn is comedian Steve Martin, Ben E. King, and by me, and the music group Radiohead. Congratulations to all of the artists that are being inducted into the Library of Congress. Congratulations. Okay. Bad news for actress Sasha Smith. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. Bad news for actress Sasha Smith. She's in the middle of a bad divorce from Keith Douglas, who Sasha claims was pretty much a glorified personal assistant. The judge ordered. The judge had ordered Tasha to pay the school $7,000 a month for spousal support, and last year she was ordered to give him a lump sum of $50,000. But word on the street is that she will think twice before marrying again and take the steps necessary to keep her future man off track so he won't spend her hard-earned money on other men like Mr. Douglas had done. Shade. And that's what Pop with Mahogany.
That's some shade for you.
Yeah.
Better check them records. If he got some frilly underwear in his desk drawer, you better figure out who they fuck.
And when you have Tyler Perry as one of your best friends, child, that just is not going to let you know nothing about your man doing some dirty work like that, child.
Ooh, shit.
You need to get her a good game.
I was falling asleep before, but I'm awake now. Ooh, shade. Shade.
She needs one of her team members try to play for her. Cause it's like, okay, yeah, you can't depend on Tyler because he don't want nobody to tell his business, but it is.
Right. You don't want to even be looked at that way because Tasha would be like, well, how you can tell? I know these things, girl. Trust me.
It's a big giveaway when he keeps stuffing money in those Go-Go Boys' pants. That's one way.
I'll just spending money on men, period, huh?
Yes, honey. If you've seen it before, yes, that's one way you could tell, definitely.
Because I'm like, she must have been tracking his credit cards and stuff. She must have been tracking his purchases and stuff. And so what did you buy at the main section of Macy's and the main section over at Nordstrom?
He bought a sweater for somebody, for himself, apparently, but he couldn't fit it. He was trying to be optimistic.
Yeah, right. I wish I would catch a nigga buying some other nigga some clothes.
Ooh, no ma'am.
I wish I would.
He went to the racial slurs, he wished he would catch this nigga.
I wish he would, child.
All I know is, if it ever happens, Jesus, take the wheel. Because I don't want to take...
I'm going to take the wheel and the car.
Okay. I don't want to take the charge, child. No, ma'am. You start spending my money on somebody else. No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
At the sky. You'll know I did it. Okay, because I left my mark. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And Miss Lauren Hill, Steve Martin, and Benny King are all getting inducted into the Library of Congress.
In the band Radiohead.
Radiohead?
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of these people before.
I'm not surprised.
Why are you not? Hey, Miss Mahogany.
Excuse me?
What are you trying to say? Why are you not surprised that I have not heard of these people?
Well, because they're not marketed to you and your type. There ain't no shade. That is no shade.
Oh, that was shady, baby.
That is no shade.
Okay, that was palm tree.
And what's his type and what is his style of music?
Well,
like I have a specific type of genre of music that I listen to and don't listen to nothing else. Really? Really?
Okay. Well, I know, but they're not catering to me either. I'm not a fan, but I know who they are. They are rock group.
Oh, okay.
I've listened to rock music before, and I've heard of rock groups before. I just never heard of them.
I know, but they're not catering to us. They're not catering to us. It's okay.
Okay.
There's no tea and no shade involved.
Okay. If you say so. I'm just thinking to myself, okay,
so they're like Guns N' Roses and Pearl Jam and things like that?
I think a little bit more other.
Really? Not like a Jovi either?
No. I can't even pinpoint it for you because I've only heard like a handful of songs over the years.
Are they kind of like indie rock bands, like people that you might have heard underground or something?
No, they're not indie. They're not underground. No, definitely not. They've been out for a while, but I just I never got into them.
We're just gonna have to Google them, Miss Kiki, because apparently we ain't gonna get much out of Mahogany this morning about who they are. We're gonna Google them and hopefully find something on YouTube to see what they like. Okay, see if they're really truly worthy of that honor, because Lord knows.
Right, y'all ain't gonna do that.
Education.
Right, y'all ain't gonna do that. Y'all is not gonna Google them and do all that stuff, right?
I'm Googling them now.
Excuse? Hello, you better ask somebody that don't live on YouTube.
Oh.
Okay. But Miss Lauren, you know, we can understand why that miseducation was inducted, because that truly was a piece, I would say. That, to me, that would definitely be something that should be like one of those things that's discussed in music history. Because she truly, on that album, it was truly, literally, it was done, you know, part of the album was done in the classroom. So, you know, people can definitely learn some things from listening to it, I think. Yeah, so yes, I see why that was inducted. Steve Martin has been a comedian for, the better part of, 50 years almost?
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely see where he is definitely worthy of. And Mr. Benny King, and I'm going to guess if there's a specific song that they're going to induct, is it Stand By Me?
Yeah, that's what I had said.
Okay, yeah. All righty then. So I definitely see why that is definitely worthy, because that song, as old as it is like, even just the beat is recognizable when it first starts off. Dun, 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 dun,
You got to just.
Yeah.
And it's very timeless too. It didn't age. You know what I mean? They got those certain songs that just don't age. It's very timeless. Sam, I mean.
Yeah, that's why I'm just very catchy. I wonder if kids of today, let's say, have listened to it, you know? Because I know I listen to it, but, you know, I wonder if a person would recognize it today, or like the new age teenager would actually hear it.
I doubt it.
And know who it actually is.
I doubt it.
Really? You don't think they actually would be able to turn that on and be like, oh, I know that song. That's it.
Nope.
You know, actually thinking about it, I heard a remake of that song that was like, it was turned into a pop song, if I'm not mistaken. If you look that up on YouTube, I think you'll see that also. So younger kids may actually have heard the words, but they probably just never heard of Ben.E. King, who actually originated the song. So I've heard an actual updated version of that song.
Oh?
See? May surprise you what these kids today actually know, honey. May surprise you. Don't be sleeping on the kids today. They're like, y'all think we don't know old music, but we know some stuff about some old music. We know.
Well, do you know when the remake came out? When did the remake come out, Mr. Know-It-All?
Well, it was like I said, it was a pop song that was just recently done. I'm going to say probably within about the past maybe 2 to 3 years, I think it was, that I heard it.
Oh.
Yeah, you better ask
somebody.
somebody.
Well, I mean, the original song was considered pop, too.
But yeah, back in what, 1960 when it came out?
Pretty much.
Yeah, you know, we all know, child, back in the day, child, music that was considered, whatever it was considered, would probably not be considered what is considered today.
Sure.
I just heard the song next to the movie.
Oh,
I just heard the song next to the movie.
Well,
that's probably why I heard it too, because the movie came out like in like what was it, the mid 80s?
Yeah, mid 80s. Yeah, that's why we know the song really, because that's not our generation to be knowing this stuff from the 60s. That's not our generation at all. So it had to be a movie. It had to be a big, something big for us to know about it. And then that movie had reintroduced it to the music chart.
Right.
So it came back as a hit.
Came back. That's what good music do. It comes back on you. Okay.
Yeah. It's timeless. It's timeless. It's timeless song. It didn't age at all.
I understand why that song is being introduced. Well, it's inducted, into the Library of Congress. Bless their hearts. Bless their hearts. Miss Mahogany, was that all you had for us today? That was popping?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I don't think you actually said that. That's why I'm like, okay, is that it?
I did say it, but I was interrupted, I guess. I don't know.
Nobody interrupted. We just talking based upon what you stopped at. I did not hear you say it, sorry. So.
No, it's all right. That's all right. I'm throwing some shade out there.
Yeah, I know. We caught it. Definitely caught the shit on you, okay? Now, I'm going to say it like this, child. Now, normally I would continue on with this conversation, but seeing that today I'm going to be trying something new, I'm just going to basically let the show end as it is because I'm trying something new. And I want to be able to get started on it as soon as possible. So on that note, I'm going to say that, you know what? We're going to be back tomorrow. We will. Yes, we will. And 8 a.m. my time, in case y'all forgot. If you want to be a part of the conversation, please do so by calling us at 347-367-3267. I'm sorry, 3267. See? It's used already. So, yes, 347-637-3267 to be a part of the conversation. Please like us on Facebook at Love and Light. Hello. And you can follow us individually. I'm Raji Love Bryant on Facebook. Yes, I am. And Miss Mahogany Wood on Facebook, because you know she would. Yes, she would. And Miss Kia Walker. And you can join us all tomorrow while we go through some more stuff and then talk about some other stuff and then some other things for us. And then join us on Saturday, I think. Yes, Saturday. So we can talk about some more stuff. That's what we do. Yeah. So until tomorrow, y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.